welcome back to my channel, The Missing Piece. Today, I just have a really quick video, just something I'd been going through, and I kind of wanted to share it with you guys to kind of give you some encouragement, maybe help you out with something, I don't know. Basically, I had been working a whole lot, a week ago, and I didn't have time to do my devotional. I didn't do my daily morning prayer. I didn't get my Bible reading done. And I just was feeling defeated, which I know happens for me whenever I don't do all those things, because I don't get that time with God to kind of be in his presence. And it's just important to have that, to build that relationship and to learn more about him and all that stuff, all that good stuff. And so I did my devotional today, and I'd been feeling really yucky yesterday. It was just kind of the tipping point for everything. And I was like, I need a change in my life, and I have to want that change. That's kind of the key to all of this is, it's easy to say, I want to change. I want things to be different, but unless truly you actually in your heart want things to be different, nothing's going to change. And I knew that. I knew in that moment the other day, I was like, I truly want this change. And of course, I'm not perfect. One of my goals that I was like, I need this so that I can do this, was to get up early, 7 o'clock. Just throwing it out there. I didn't set an alarm because I just didn't want to. And, I was there, I was awake, it was like 7:15, and I was like, yeah, I could get up. I didn't. It's like 20 more minutes. But I did get up before my alarm went off and before I usually get up. I count it as a win. A baby step in the right direction. And that's an important thing to know too is... terrifying. I thought I heard someone. I'm alone in the house and the dog is here. Charles. And that's one of the things too, you have to remember and keep in mind to encourage you. Baby steps are okay. Maybe you don't get that, early morning the first time, or you do it the first day but not the next day. It's okay. It's a baby step. It takes some getting used to. And, there are days that you're just not going to do it. And that's okay. As long as in your heart of hearts you want to do this and not for a selfish reason, it's going to work out. It's going to be okay. So that was kind of the beginning of it. I got up early and then I got to do my devotional, which was, I just literally had been like a week or more that I just hadn't gotten to it. And I was just feeling yucky. So I did that, and it reminded me how important prayer is. And I was like, oh, yes, of course. One of those things where it's important, but you kind of trickle off from it and you don't remember how actually important it is. So let me kind of reiterate what I learned and what I was reminded of. Prayer isn't limited. It is God's goal to do the unthinkable and unreasonable and outrageous. We're like, there's no way there's no way that that's possible. It's not gonna happen. And God looks at you and goes, ha 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 ha, I'm gonna do that just to show you that I am God and I can do anything. You clearly need a reminder. And we're out here like, oh, that's right. You can do anything and you have a better plan than I do. That's right. I'm so sorry. We forget sometimes, and that's okay. God is always there to remind us how wrong we are. It's okay to be wrong. Just accept it. Nothing wrong with it. So I was very much reminded that, the things that I pray for, they matter. And to have the faith that no matter what, God's going to do it. Timing is also important. It's not always in the time frame we want because, again, our plan is not as good as God's plan. He has timing. He knows the things that need to be done to get to that point. He's going to make it happen, even if it's 10 years from now. It sucks for us who are impatient, but the outcome is worth the wait. And I just felt that that was really important to know because I'd seen a lot of stuff on social media that's just like, just really bashing, prayer. Just constantly, I see all over this one friend of mine's feed, just like, you can say, oh, I'm praying for you, but it's not going to do anything. That's not helping people in need. And it's like, well, it is, because it's not my doing, it's God's doing. And he has a better plan than any of us. And it matters, it is important. And I just felt, with the way that things are right now, or however they always are, the world changes, but kind of repeats itself in a way. It's just so important to remember that prayer does matter and that it does work. And, there may be people who are like, it's so useless to do that, and they don't know how important it truly is, because let's face it, probably the people saying that aren't people who pray to God. And so, yeah, to them, there's no point. What do they know? It doesn't work to them because they don't truly believe. So I just kind of wanted to say that. I definitely felt that was like, I was so discouraged because I kept seeing that, and I was like, no, I have to keep praying. But my prayers kind of got little. Let's put it that way, I guess is the best way to put it. And it is important to just, you have to have the faith that, God can do anything, and he will. And to know the power of prayer, honestly, if you need examples of it, read about the apostles, Peter, Paul. I want to say those are the main, the big ticket names that really show the power of prayer in tough situations. And just like anything is possible if you give it to God and you just like, I wash my hands of this issue. Take it away. I don't need the anxiety. I don't need the worry. You can take it, God, and do it better than I ever could. That way I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to stress. I can just be free to go where you want me to go and do what you want me to do. So yeah, that's kind of all I have. This was a very random video. I didn't have a lot of forethought on this. I just kind of let it happen. I'm hoping that it helped you guys and made enough sense. Getting really wild with my hand gestures here. So yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you guys have any prayer requests or stories about how prayer really did change a situation for you, leave it down in the comments below. I'd love to hear about it. Love to pray for you guys. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, go ahead and do that and click the little notification bell so you get notified when I put out new videos, because it is very sporadic. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye!